All right. Let's get a check 1, 2 again.
Check 1, 2.
Okay. Don't go too much because I know this is going to get very exciting.
Yeah, and very loud too.
All right. Here we are. Mind of Mac podcast. Special one. Very special guest.
Yeah.
It's going to be called the Mind of Mac podcast, but really it's the Patia podcast. Very special guest. Patia. Here in the building. Welcome.
Thank you.
Just a little cheers. Nostrave.
Right? I like that, Tyler. I mean, DJ T-Mac.
Hey, we're cultured over on this side, you know? Try to be.
Which that? What's that?
We're cultured. I try to understand different
I like
cultures
that. Exactly.
and be able to communicate and,
No. I really like that. I really appreciate that. It makes a lot of, it shows the effort.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you have a little bit of an accent. Why don't you tell the people where you are from?
First of all, I don't know what accent you're talking about.
It sounds kind of like you're from Brooklyn.
There we go. Okay,
Brooklyn
I'll take
accent.
that. Brooklyn, exactly. It's Slovakia.
Slovakia. Where's that located?
That is located in the very center of Europe.
Very center.
Very center. Yeah, like pretty much the heart. The mountains and meadows and forests.
Nice.
And, little wildlings like me.
What kind of place? What places do you miss most back home? Like places in nature, or like specific places you like to go?
Nature and food, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, I was gonna get to this later, but what kind of food do you miss most from back home? What's like your favorite food or something you really enjoy that you can't really get over here?
Actually, for years I was missing our national food, which is pretty much like Italian gnocchi with we call it brinza. It's a special like sheep cheese. I love cheese over cheese over cheese,
is a big
and
thing
more
with the
cheese.
Europeans.
Yeah, we like our cheese. We're very serious about it. Cheese.
Feta, but not feta because it's
yeah,
better.
but exactly like because there's a lot of Bulgarians here.
Yes.
They showed me their feta cheese, but like you have to go to a special place and have that's the same shit. And I'm telling you, I'm going nuts. Like I'm eating it. Like we have these jars at home, and I just go in my panties in the middle of the night, and I just get this big, disgusting spoon of cheese, and I shower it in my mouth, and I'm like, yes, and maybe some pickle.
Oh my goodness.
I don't eat meat, but I enjoy everything else like very, very much. I like to eat.
We're going to do a pause real quick because the wire.
I'm sorry.
Some feedback. No, you're okay. It's just very little bit. No, you can leave that running. It's okay. I'm just going to. All right. We're good. You're good.
Sorry,
See, it's just a second break. Okay. We're back here on the Mind of Mac podcast.
Hey.
And we were talking about some food and back home. So is there any I'm trying to figure out because obviously I've never been to Europe in general. So I want to kind of get a sense of what your hometown is like and kind of I don't know, anything
cool
that's interesting. Or I don't know, just how does it compare? Obviously nothing really compares to P-Town, but how would you kind of compare it?
All right, so the next year, as every local knows, is going to be this big thing. It's like 400th anniversary of the Pilgrims, landed here. And so that's a big thing here, 400 years, yay. So my hometown, when I was leaving, which was 2015, was celebrating 775th birthday, sort of.
Wow, almost 800 years.
Almost 800 years. My town is a little town. It's like 50,000 people.
50,000, okay.
And it's in the middle of the mountains. Well, there are mountains all around it, so there is never windy.
Are you in a valley or in the low part?
Yes, valley, exactly. That's
nice.
the word,
okay.
Thank you. And it was Kingstown. So we have two castles. One is the biggest castle, but that's only ruins. That's on the very top of really high mountain. Poor things who build it. Dang, you deserve some respect.
Yeah, they're protecting something special up there, right?
And then other castle is in the middle of the town, and it's really beautiful. It's always open for public. There are weddings there. It's really beautiful. It has a lot of history. We we have 2 churches. We have actually we're a small town, but we have really long square. And we have like a fountain there and parks and, people walk around. And in the winter time, they build this like ice rink there because the hockey is big. Like hockey is a thing. Yeah, hockey is a thing. Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
They build a hockey rink so people can go and ice skate with the kids, and then in the evening, guys rent the rink for to play like a friendly hockey games.
Full on.
Yeah, and it's just adorable little town. So it's very old, it's very cute, it's very historic. Like
is it like all stone buildings and like streets
the
and
old
stuff
ones,
like that?
yes. And they are. I think the town is doing a good job also on like making it even nicer. Because when I was a kid, it was after communism, it was all gray and like concrete, and now it's getting more like historical touches again, and they are doing it more like a human way. Yes, not like I'm a robot.
I know, right? Yeah, just being
I need gray,
stone faced
exactly.
and like just
I want my gray.
That's good that things are changing.
No, it's cool. I like my town. It's a cute little place. I'm glad I'm not there, but I like it.
Awesome.
Boom. Burn.
So one of my questions is, when did you come here? But you said 2015, right?
2015, I moved here and stayed for good, but I was coming here since 2008 for like 3 summer seasons, and then I stayed back home. I finished my master's degree. I worked in what I studied, which is interior design, pictures.
Ooh, how long did you work doing that?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Which was really great. So now I know things.
Did you do interior design for like more houses or like offices?
Houses. It was more like a private, not like
nice.
a business.
Yeah. Just come through and be like, this there, get this there.
No, yeah, pretty much. But also, like I was not working for like a business spaces, offices. It was projects for homes. So that was very cool. I like that. Well, when I'll get old, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to interior design and piano.
Nice. So. When you were coming to the U.S., were you only coming to Provincetown to work for the summers, or what other parts were you going to?
It was only P-Town. My uncle, he discovered this place years and years ago, and he met his beautiful wife, super talented, amazing artist. You should guys check her out on Instagram, Body Art by Christina.
What is it again?
Body Art by Christina.
Body Art by Christina. Okay. And what is your social media, by the way, so all the listeners can find you and see what kind of great stuff you have that we're going to talk about very shortly.
Check out henna, NN by Patia. Very catchy. Very catchy. I think I even have 305 behind the whole thing. So I need to figure it out. New name.
We'll link it up. We'll link it up in the description, and I'll post about it.
You'll find me, guys. You'll find me. You know where to find me.
Yeah, she'll be blowing up soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of jobs have you had since you've been here? P-Town has a lot of different things to work at. What kind of jobs have you had? And anything back home, like, did you work any jobs back home that like you kind of did here? Like you talked about interior design.
No.
Did you do that here? Or like any sort of like
not. No, I
restaurant work or anything?
Yeah, I came here in Slovakia. I worked 2 jobs after I graduated. I found myself a job within 2 months or so, which is really a hustle in Slovakia because there's no jobs whatsoever, and that was a fucking hell. I've been told that I can swear, and this is a situation that deserves it. It was a hell. My boss was a Satan, and it was just
oh no, that's not good.
And I survived for 6 months, and I think that was way too generous of my time. However, then I found this other job that I stayed for 3 years, and I thank God for my boss, because she was a toughest woman in a business I've ever seen, and she taught me everything that made me another person. She toughened me up pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then I came here and I started working, scrubbing the toilets and watching the kids and washing the dishes and more scrubbing of the toilets and and sweeping in the salons in the end of the night and washing the floors. Like
I've 4 jobs at a time.
My first summer I could speak fluent English. I had this long brown hair. I looked like gray mouse. You would you
wouldn't recognize you.
Never ever know. I looked like a shadow of a shadow. But I knew that inside of me is this shiny phoenix,
ready to come out.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so I was getting a shitty jobs too, because I was shy, and everything. And all my friends that looked good, like a pretty, European guys that spoke no English whatsoever, barely high. They were getting these fancy jobs in a fancy restaurants, and I'm like, the fuck,
Yeah.
So the first year, I had 7 different jobs.
7
different jobs, because I've been getting only like part-time, like 2-3 hours.
And wash a couple days a week or something like that.
Come and wash the dishes after the shift for 3 hours a day, on the end of the shift. So in the morning I was cleaning, toilets, or, picking up the bloody and, like whatever, people have fun here. So, it's not a fun job, but, And then I climbed the ladder. Then I was working in a sandwich shop, and oh my God, as a busser in a restaurant, then as a bartender.
Man, so you've been around. You've done
everything.
a lot.
I did a lot. Damn, I did a lot.
And what kind of stuff are you doing now, or in the summers? What kind of things are you up to now? Obviously, henna by Patia is the
Patia leaves
Insta.
no time, no space for a mystery. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the henna tattoos, temporary henna tattoos, which is a lot of fun. I get to meet a lot of sweet people. Like, one thing about henna is grumpy people don't get hennas.
You're right about that. Grumpy people aren't going to sit there for a fake tattoo.
There will be no jerk. Oh, let me get this henna so I can be a dick for about like 30 to 40 minutes to someone. No, they'll be like, no, I'll go to a restaurant to clean my shoes into some European hardworking kid,
Clean my shoes.
Exactly. So I get to have a lot of children.
And you do that on the street, right?
I do that on the street in front of the library. I'm there every day for a few hours, and I'm just having my happy time there. I get to meet a lot of children, a lot of puppies, a lot of sweet people.
A lot of puppies.
Oh, tons of puppies.
Oh, I bet you love it out there,
and babies. I love it there. And sweet people, like really nice crowd. Lovely people, really lovely people. So I'm very blessed what I'm doing.
Did you have like culture shock when you first came over here to P-Town?
I was.
Or did you kind of know what to expect?
I had no idea what to expect.
Because I feel like students kind of hear about it, but like seeing it and kind of experiencing it and,
well,
is a different thing.
It was different for me because I was a very lucky child. My dad made sure that I was traveling a lot, even when I was like a very little kid. We didn't have a lot of money, but my elementary school was focused on 2 languages, which was English and French. And they made us really busy programs, how to learn English and French and blah, blah, blah. So I've been in England twice, living in a families, in a France twice, living in a families, It was really great. So I didn't have a language problem. So then I was traveling to Italy where my aunt lived. I was really like, I traveled a lot and by
That's
myself.
Awesome.
They my dad put me like a little girl, he put me in a bus sending me to Italy, and he gave whatever, some money to the driver to keep an eye on me, him and mom, they stayed at home so I could go and see the world. Wow. I pretty much, and I traveled a lot. So when I came here, it was, and you see the American movies too, so you know what you're going for.
Yeah, that's a big thing that I don't think we realize how much kind of American culture, mainstream stuff that you guys.
But
consume,
I totally get it that this is a bubble that we're living in here.
Especially
this is a bubble. I lived in Miami too, which is a bubble itself too. Mm-hmm. Hey Miami, heads up.
Another coastal kind of not seasonal place, but
Well, that's actually where my uncle lives with my aunt. So that's my other home, sort of.
Nice.
So that's where I spent 2 winters after I decided I'm strong enough to do my first winter here. Was actually after 3 years after I was here.
Nice. This is my first. I'm doing pretty well, I think.
You're doing well.
I'm making it through.
Yeah. You're still shaving. You dress up. You take showers.
Yes, still
Look
taking
at
showers.
You. Yep.
Always got to do that.
Watch out, P-Towners, because Tyler is raising a bar.
Hey, look out. Look out. Okay, so you do henna tattoos in town. Do you do any other jobs during the summer, or that's primarily it?
No, I work. No,
you don't have 7 jobs.
Yeah, no,
besides
not
that
7.
one.
Let me tell you, if I could, I would love to have 7 jobs. I love to keep myself busy.
I know a pizza place.
Freaking busy. Okay, so let me. Maybe if you work night shift, then I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I keeping myself busy. I'm during the day I'm on a library doing the tattoos, and then in the evenings usually, I'm waitressing or bartending.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to keep myself as much busy. Like if I would like physically be able to work more than 15 hours a day, I would do it, but I just physically cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot do it,
It's a long couple months.
Yeah.
All right, so you do the henna and you create costumes which people can see on your Instagram.
And this is what we're gonna
Do you want to get into that right now? I was going to say, I know you do drawings, and like what kind of other art do you do, and like what days do you like to express yourself? What other kind of ways do you like to be artistic?
This is my thing right now, and my true passion. I just can't get enough. So this is what I do in the winter time now, when I finally have a time for myself, sort of. So in that little bit of time I have, I make costumes.
Amazing art. It really is like body art that you just put on. It's kind of crazy stuff.
I love it. I love that, like sort of like creating the mystery around it. Like it's a total like fantasy world. Like you can create, anything, and with photo shootings and everything. It's just, I just love it. It's so much fun, and it's just, yeah. Hell yeah, check my costumes.
Yes. Did you bring anything with you?
No.
Okay.
I was wearing
We'll
one.
We'll put pictures with everything.
Ooh, okay. Well, you don't know what kind of costume I was trying on before I came in. So if we're going to show those pictures, guys, you totally should check it out.
Whatever you would like to share with the listeners.
Bondage kitties. Is that the one? Did I say it right? Bondage kitty.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you asked for it again.
I'm
did. Sorry.
Hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to find out what you're doing. This is this is the Patiacast,
I'm gonna reveal myself.
So you said you love doing the costumes because it's just kind of very open and endless. What inspires you? What kind of keeps you inspired to do this stuff? Obviously, it's just inside you. You want to do it, but I know you guys like watch a lot of movies and stuff like that. Certain music or books or anything that gets you like in the mood to get creative or anything?
So how I got to this was again through my amazing Christina, my aunt from Miami. Guys, check her out. Actually, Christina, guys. So Cardi, if you saw, guys, the twerk video, my aunt Christina, she was the one who was doing the body painting on Cardi B in a twerk video. Big shout out. So check her out. So that's how I got to the thing. But I'm not really great with the body painting. Like, she has mad skills. Like, she's in this business for over 25 years. She's amazing, so talented. She has this hunger. She just goes. She always...
Just keep talking. I'm just going to fix it.
She always keeps, like, finding new things. She's so passionate. And that's another strong woman that is shaping me. And she is the one who made me more artsy and more open in this way. She showed me sort of like a way how to express yourself.
Like a mentor.
Yes. And she's amazing with the body art. Like, she's amazing body paintist.
Yeah,
and
that video is crazy.
Yeah. But even the stuff she does for like different photo shootings, it's just mad skills. I just can't take it. She's great. And because if I'm not great at something what I'm doing, I get pissed. So it frustrates me.
It's frustrating, but then you want to keep doing it, right? Or does that make you want to kind of...
That's how I learned actually how to snowboard, because I was so damn stubborn that damn fucking shit, I can do this. Exactly. My first winter season, I spent on my ass just trying to figure it out how to stand up.
Where did you first snowboard? Here or back home?
Back in Slovakia.
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
snowboard chick, bitch.
Hey, get it.
So, however, so Christina, because she's so amazing in these body paintings, I wanted to add something to that because I just love to work with her. She is such an inspiration. So And I really like to dress up. I never did it before. I was always more like a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
I was never like,
plain
too
clothes,
girly.
nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
no. Like I was like, no, don't get me wrong. I like to dress like a girl because
Of course.
I'm a fucking female and everybody should know.
Yes.
Not now necessarily. however, I was never like, like crazy about like, yeah, I don't know. I was just like I was spending all of my time with the boys, like in a big group of guys and just hanging out, like, and it was just, fun stuff, guy fun. Farts and burps.
All the good stuff.
Not a lot of the room for creativity. And then suddenly I moved here and I got to spend 2 winters with Christina and she just opened this channel for me, sort of. And now I love to dress up. I love to make costumes.
And living in P-Town, I'm sure it definitely helped. Meeting all these people constantly definitely helped open you up and break out of your shell a little bit.
So it was
seeing all these crazy costumes on the street, that's pretty cool. And that's got to inspire you, right?
Exactly.
Seeing all these people every day, like you just take in so much, like information and see so many different things.
Slovakia is very conservative.
Yeah.
Like being different there was not. Now it's different, I guess. But when I was growing up, being different was not necessarily a good thing. Like I was a punk child. I was making my hair. I had a short hair and I was making the spikes, out of it from like tons of like
Liberty
and
spikes,
I had a red and she was living on my shoulder and in my hoodie and under my t-shirt and I was wearing this bomber jacket and a Dr. Martens, and then listening to crazy music, I always like to be different, but that was like the most, and then I just came here and suddenly you see that the people are
try
just
to talk into the mic, please.
Oh, sorry. And suddenly you see that people are dressed up here and feel pretty, or you dress up and you are suddenly the role. It's like almost like renting a personality.
Yeah,
I like that. It's that idea that it gives you. You want to be freaking peacock. There we go. You want to be a bad kitty. You want to be a bad kitty. You want to be snow queen. Let's be a snow queen.
Yep.
You want to be something dark. Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, and carnival
so
is wild. Like
I like carnivals. I work on a carnival.
I was gonna say I'm always working, so it's nothing
I'm always
crazy.
working, so I
really. You're doing makeup and everything
I'm doing the
for
body
people?
painting. Yeah, for a carnival, I do the body painting in Western Salon. So guys, if you want to hit
specifically
me up,
there, nice.
Specifically, yeah, because they give me a setup. I used to work there. Hi, Dougie, I love you. Dougie was Dougie was the first person who gave me my real artsy job. I started there as a henna girl. Thank you, Dougie. I love you and always will. So yeah, so that's where I started, and now on carnivals and Halloweens, I'm there working for them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of like routine back to like you being creative in your space? I know you like to set up your little studio in your living room and stuff like that, and but do you like to, like I said, like any specific music or like when I like to get creative and like put on records and listen to music, I'll kind of we'll do minimal lighting, we'll get some candles going, get a little smell. I don't know, just set the vibe a little bit. Like what kind of no, this is just a creative thing. It's just getting
so
creative.
Sweet.
No,
I like your routine.
I like to have like a little ritual to kind of get in the zone, right?
I get you. I get it, but that's different thing because you talk to people or you need to be in some mood to make a costume. When you're making like your music or like when you talk to people. Yes, the mood is very important. Like But with me, oh no, I'm a beast. I come from work and I sit on a floor right in the middle of the living room. Sometimes even in my jacket, and I don't care what's happening. I just go. I need to glue things. I need to sew things, cut things. What's that?
That's what it kind of looks like sometimes. Yeah. So I understand.
I mean, I would love to have my like at least like. I was just saying that I need like a closet, like an old-fashioned big closet that I can have like, I will open it and inside it will be a desk on the sides. There can be like things hanging because then I work on something and it's really a lot of work.
Yeah,
like I spend hours and then in the evening I fall asleep, and then in the morning I need to go to work, So then I would just shut it and I would go. So yeah, I'm sorry for my work.
No, that's
a process.
That's the artist.
Exactly.
Doing that. Exactly. That's the process. Yeah. It always is a process.
That's true.
Any current projects or like things that like you want to do next that like you're thinking about or want to share or anything coming up?
Now I'm working on these kitties. I need to finish that up. My kitties.
Which we'll put pictures of. We'll put them in right now. I'll show you a picture right now. We'll put it somewhere. We'll do a cool picture, edit in.
We'll make
Figure out something like that.
Nice pictures.
So, as an artist, do you have any goals or ambitions, specific people you want to work with, or type of event you want to do, or project you want to do, anything like that?
So what I would really love to do, I would love if this would be making enough money for me, or at least like some money, because now it's just really expensive hobby. Not, it's a winter in P-Town. Like, let's be real.
I feel that.
And also, it's very time oh, shish. Sorry.
You're good. Nope, you're good. From right here, you can move right here.
So I would love if it would be one day possible that would be my job, that I wake up, I'll have my coffee, I'll have my cigarette, I might smoke a little bit of marijuana, and then I would sit in my little room on my little corner.
Studio?
Yeah, studio would be, that would be so awesome. Yeah, in my studio, and I would work there, and then I don't think I want to sell the things, because with everything I make, I love the thing. Like, I put a lot of myself into it.
Yes.
And I know that nobody will ever love it as much as I love it.
Appreciate it.
Exactly. And, so what I think I would love to do, if in the future maybe I could somehow join some artist, maybe like Amazing Christina, because she's now connecting after that Cardi thing. She got a lot of followers, a lot of connections. A lot of photographers are reaching out to her. She has a lot of girls. Like, she's busy. She's a busy mama. And so I'm sending all the pieces I make. I'm sending her to Miami, because she has tons of photo shooting. So
she'll be able to use them.
And she will love them. And I know that that I can come over there. I almost got to be there when she was painting the Cardi, but I could not figure it out how to get there. However, I'm glad, because I would not take it. No, that would be too much pressure. I'm not that good with the body painting. I have to be real.
But now that you had that little bit of shock and like think that it might happen, you're kind of more ready for if the call happens.
Because before that, she was doing the video for Migos. Like, she's she does things for these guys. Like,
that's pretty sick.
Yeah. So seriously, like,
I'm just gonna fix it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's just a little buzz. There we go.
So yeah, as I said, she's creating like really good portfolio over there. She's going big. So and we are really like connected, art wise, the vision wise, and everything. So we would be a really good team, and we love. I love her work ethics and everything. Like, she's a work hard. She's hard. Like, she works like a beast. And she's amazing and always sweet and just amazing person, artist, everything. So this would be the best for me if I could just, connect with her and just do that and do that like full time. Because now I have to do my 10 till 5 job,
Yeah, heard that.
And then do the groceries and then do the laundry and then, clean around the house. And then, you have something else to do. And then, it's just, I would love to spend my time with what I love. Don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love I love to work. Like,
selling, working with people.
Yeah.
And do that stuff.
Yeah. So, but this would be, universe, please provide.
Hey, put it out there.
Yeah, I'm praying. I'm putting it up there. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I have respect towards the universe and whatever, however you want to call it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just had a different question I was going to ask you, but that's not written down, but I kind of forgot. So we're going to round this out. We're getting towards the end here. When you first came over here, what's like your favorite American food now? Anything that surprised you that you like, that you ate, or you just miss food back home and you just kind of deal with what you got here?
No. I found the feta cheese.
Hey.
Screw home. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Slovakia, but
This podcast is going to go international, maybe.
I know,
that's pretty awesome.
This is good.
Are we going to need Slovakian subtitles?
This interview is going to be tomorrow in the morning.
Wow, keep doing this. Keep doing you.
in the Slovakian medias, they're going to be talking about this.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not much going on over there.
Not much going on. All right, word. I'll be happy to provide some podcasts.
Boom.
Follow me at tmacthedj on Instagram and everywhere.
Wherever she is.
Any American traditions that you like or take part in, or holidays or things that are different from
all right, so the
home?
American food, fried pickles. Because I never answered. Fried pickles was the most mind-blowing thing for me. Yeah.
Deep fried pickles.
Pickles on any, like pickles all the time, but fried pickles, who would thought?
That's some next level.
That's a freaking next level. And the holiday, totally Halloween. Totally.
Halloween.
Totally
That's
Halloween.
obviously now.
Yeah.
Was that when you first came over here you liked it? Or now that after you spend those 2 winters and you kind of broke out that you were like, all right, now we're going all out for Halloween?
I had to fight my both halves inside of myself because my black wolf was claiming, oh, that's stupid Americans with their fake holidays, blah, blah, just to dress sexy,
just to go out and
excuse to go out in underwear. But now I like to go out in an underwear, so I'm like, hell yeah.
There you go. It's a great thing.
Boom.
That's
how you learn. That's how you grow.
It's a good thing to evolve.
Yeah, totally.
Nothing wrong with that,
there's
right?
nothing wrong with that, exactly.
So you've been to P-Town, you've been to Miami a little bit. Any other places in America that you've visited and that you've enjoyed, or any specific things you've seen or done that you liked?
I have friends in New York, and that's pretty much it. Like few days here and there, sometimes few weeks, but very, very little. So pretty much I'm stuck here. No, just kidding. No, this is guys. You're local, so or who doesn't. Damn, this is such a great place to live. Like kids who are bored here, just like being an assholes or whatever. I just don't get it. Like, you know what? They all should go and travel and be on their own, but not travel to another state because that's like, oh, I'm still in America. Fuck you. Go to Europe, find a new culture, make it there.
Yes.
Learn. Just that makes you so humble. It makes you grow. Like that's how you. Because when we start, we're just the seeds, But if you don't put it in a soil, it will never grow. You'll just always stay the seed. Like, oh, I'm such an awesome seed because I'm where I belong to. Bullshit, grow, go.
Yeah, you gotta get out there, grow.
And it makes you a better person too. Like you really have to be a special kind of a douche to be a douche, even if you travel and see the world and meet the people and deal with your own shit, and just cause
All right.
travel.
So when I go to Europe, I know you said you've been around Europe. Where do I need to go?
I love Croatia. That's my plan for That's my plan for retirement. I'm gonna be this old white-haired lady. I'll have a herd of sheep and goats
and some dogs.
And a horse too. And maybe a hippo, because I saw a documentary movie with a hippo yesterday. Now I want a hippo.
We'll see if we can make that happen.
Yeah. So, but this is my retirement plan. Oh shit, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna be living in the mountains in Croatia, and I'm gonna just spend. You should go totally to Croatia.
What about Croatia?
Coast, the sea is amazing. Like when you'll go there,
the Black Sea.
They don't have the sand. They have a little pebbles. Pebbles is the word.
Can you can walk on your feet though? It's like
it hurts. The little socks.
More shoes.
Well, if you're a badass, you can do it without the shoes. We as a kids, we did it without the shoes, but you can also step on that. Like it has like these thorns. It's like the ball, and it's just thorns. We call it the sea hedgehog.
Oh, the sea hedgehog! Look out! Like your headphones.
Yes, like my headphones, but really long thorns. So they suck. So usually people wear shoes there.
Yeah.
However, when you dive in, you see everything. The water is crystal clear, and everywhere there are growing these pine trees. So it all smells like a pine trees, and they are
smells awesome, huh?
cicadas, those bugs that are like cicadas. Whatever. So these bugs in the night. Yeah, whatever. It's beautiful. The food is great. The people are very sweet, and it's really one of the most beautiful countries. I've been. And you should also go to Poland because it's beautiful.
Croatia and Poland, okay. I like that.
Yeah, you should go to Slovakia because they're
Of
awesome
course,
people.
that was on the list. What place in Slovakia should I go? Is there a specific old castle or like something that I need to see if I go there? Like if you're in New York, people are gonna go to like the Statue of Liberty or like the Empire State Building. Like,
yeah.
You got an old castle.
As a New Yorker, you should not expect a lot.
I'm not. No. I'm just saying like a major landmark.
I would, if it would be my recommendation, I would not send you to like. I would send you to the center of Slovakia where I live in that area. Mm-hmm. That's like a mining
the long
area.
Square.
There is this little town that was a mining town, and it's just adorable, and it's like on a list of the UNESCO. You know, the UNESCO. You don't know UNESCO.
UNESCO? I don't know.
Okay, so I guess that's a
Is that
European
a place
thing. No, that's like the organization.
Oh,
it's an organization that is
of
countries that are protecting like the national like treasures and architecture. You know.
Nice.
So and this one is on a list. This town, it's beautiful. So I would take you there. I would take you on the lakes that were created with the mining. So the water is crystal clear, but super cold.
I was gonna ask you if your town was known for something specific, like you grew something or made something, or if it was mining or like.
My town was a king's town because we had a king's castle there.
Oh, okay.
And we also were known for shoes. Look how the
university, really?
How the university is working.
Nice.
So yeah, and that was and the brinza, the cheese.
Cheese,
yes,
of course.
We are brinzieri. Those are like the people who make the cheese. We have sheep around.
I was going to ask, what kind of cheese? You got some goat cheese?
Any kind of cheese, but mostly it's cow cheese and sheep. I mean, I bet there are people who drink like goat cheese, but...
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese, no! Goat milk, sorry.
One of my friends from Bulgaria, he said his grandfather has a bunch of goats, and he loves going up there and gets the cheese, and they live up in the mountains and some cool stuff. Nothing like that over here.
That's how I was growing up.
So like, old school and like, I don't know, traditional. I feel like there's not a like. No. I feel like I don't understand like the American traditions, and like we just don't have them like you guys do, and like the culture is just not there. So I just find it very interesting.
No, you totally don't have it, and I really feel bad for you because I grew up in a village with my parents were working, so I used to spend a lot of time in a village with my grandparents, and my granddad, he used to take me for walks for an hours into the forest in like this area with the boars and deers, and we used to there are like this little house on a tree. Treehouse that you climb for the hunters.
Yeah, it's a hunt. So you go stand up there like a platform.
So we were sitting there in and just waiting. You leave like carrots or something, there, and then you see So he was just sitting there with me and watching the animals and looking for the mushrooms. I spent hours and hours hiking. My other grandparents were taking me to high Tatras, which are the mountains. Tons of hiking, always. So I was always really connected to the nature. My other granddad, he was the first one. Not like I had 3 pairs though, but the first one, he was even like when he was growing, he had the rabbits and chickens and ducks.
Yeah.
So when it was a time for rabbits to be harvested, guess who was a little helper?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I pretty much know how to skin the rabbit, how to open it, like how to, take the guts out and shit.
And has that kind of led you to your decisions about what you eat and kind of how you do things now? Or that's kind of separate even from it? That was just its own experience and that didn't like shock you or like scare you away from it? That's just how you grew up and it was part of the culture, right?
Yeah. That was a part of culture. That's what we do. We used to help. I used to help on the killing of the pigs. That was a lot of work that the whole family had to come. Because there's a lot of work to process all the meat. Yeah, totally. So no, I was that didn't. What affected me, because I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
Proud vegetarian. At least I try. No, well, I eat meat when I feel like I need to, because I really need to, like.
Sometimes you're really not feeling well.
And wintertime like you have to eat a little bit of meat. So what I don't like is how we treat them. The mass production is it's that anger and hate and everything. Like it's disgusting what we do those people. If I would have my own animals, I would
your own farm.
My own farm. I will cut that poor
thing. Or your friend
thing.
had it, and like you know exactly where it's coming from, how it's treated.
Because I knew that I would love it, and but this is the way. I'm sorry, but this is, and I'm much likely eat that meat. Right? Yeah, that is the way of life. But if I'm supposed to eat and meat that has been tortured all life, haven't got to have a walk all its life, being stuffed with hormones and antibiotics, and then they are killing those animals in front of each other. And then the cows get super stressed. And for example, Jews, they eat only kosher meat, and kosher meat means that the cow or the animal is, as long as I know, that it doesn't suffer before the death. Because when it suffers, when it's stressed, the brain releases some kind of like a hormone or chemical that takes the quality of the meat down. And this is what we do. We torture them from the very beginning till the very end, and it's just painful. And then we eat it, and then we're wondering, why do I have a cancer when I'm stuffing myself all my life with the 3 different animals that been tortured every day of their life? If you have a bacon for breakfast, if you have a chicken for a lunch, and if you have a steak for dinner, you make your numbers. If I catch a fish myself, hell, I'll eat it. If I raise the animal myself, I'll eat it. If I have to eat animals now, if I have to have like a little bit of chicken or something, I'm trying to go with the organic ones, with the expensive meat. Like I like to at least maybe buy myself the illusion of I'm not gonna support. I'm not gonna support like this. It's awful what we do.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It is.
Freaking America.
No, it's everywhere. In actually, there was a huge scandal now in Poland, because Poland was. So this is a fun thing. So sorry, meat eaters. So there is this huge company in Poland that was exporting the meat to the whole Europe, right? And suddenly there is this journalist that got hired there. He had to work there, because nobody was they pay really good their employees, so nobody will talk to you. So you have to literally sneak in, like he was a spy.
Wow, really?
So he got hired, and then he was saying that after 3-4 months, when he was working really hard, he was really reliable and blah blah blah. So then they put him on a night shifts, because the night shifts are better paid, but the dark things are happening on a night shifts. So the night shifts, he made the videos, he made the pictures. It's such a scandal right now. Man. They've been selling the meat that had cancers, for example, but they just cut out the tumor, and then they just make the rest of the animal, or when it was rotten or dead animals, not slaughtered, but the animals that died. Yeah. Huge scandal. And I knew this for years. It was we always knew that this is happening, but nobody's gonna talk about it. Now somebody takes pictures, and I'm glad. Don't get me wrong, we need to stop this. I really do believe that we need to stop this. I don't think that this is the right way. You can tell, the cancer and diabetes and all the troubles and stomach problems and skin. Look at the girls here.
There's so much problems.
Hormones, kids here, the young girls here, and I work with the kids. Young girls here look like they are 16, 17, and they are 11, 12. They are tall, their boobs are huge. The kids in Europe are regular kids, a little stick men still, because that's how kids look but because
natural food and eating normal stuff.
But everything here is pumped with hormones, and it shows, but people don't even realize, because everybody is like that.
It's just normal here.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Damn. Well, we kind of ran through everything I wanted to talk about. Then we got some interesting facts and perspective there at the end, but I really enjoyed this conversation. Talking about all the different art and everything you got going on.
Thank you.
So let the people know where they could find you again on Instagram or anywhere else that you kind of show your work.
No, I use my Facebook for my family and friends, and I use my Instagram. So I believe it's Henna by Patia or Henna by Patia 305. So if you guys really want to see, you have to put some effort in it because it's a mystery.
Or find it through me. I'm gonna tag it up if you see this video. It'll be linked below. So hope you enjoyed it. Check back next week. We'll be here, and maybe there'll be a part 2. So always remember, protect your freaking neck, people.
Yeah.
Great job.
Oh, that was great. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Yay.
That was perfect.
I just flip the switch. I don't know nobody else that's doing this.
Pull up with the spark, hit you in the dark. Tear your ass apart when you swim with sharks. I'm in the car like Tony Stark's, cause I'm that smart. Going 106 in park like I'm in my yard.
Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in. Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana gold yard bandana. Big sack, a lot of hoes like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big shit like a dinosaur did it. And you know titty shining like acrylic.